לפני 3 שנים. הילד שלי נרצח על ידי בני עוולה.
After our son's murder, it felt as if the entire family lost their will to live. My husband and grown children were unable to maintain their jobs. We all became deeply depressed. We became apathetic to our surroundings, and soon our home fell into major disrepair.
באמת הנציגים של לבנות ולבנות הגיעו אלינו הביתה.
Livnot started making repairs, and within days our home began to look much better, and we began to feel more hopeful. The Livnot work crew and their volunteers were responsible for fixing the electricity, painting the walls which were seriously damaged by water, and repaired our broken appliances. They were coming every morning at 9 a.m., and when no one had the strength to get out of bed, they pushed us to get up and to work together with them. They brought snacks and sweets and even brought a guitar. They filled the house with the sounds of life and not death. This was a real turning point in our grief. Livnot gave the house a new look and changed the entire mood. 3 years later, the connection still continues, and Livnot is like a part of our family. They are like angels from heaven.
The Livnot Community Service Program, operating out of Livnot's campuses in Jerusalem and Tzfat, reaches out to the neediest families by going into the homes of the poor, the elderly, and terror victims, and making urgent repairs and renovations. The deep economic crisis in Israel since the year 2000 is affecting an unprecedented number of families, now unable to afford their most basic needs. Livnot is the only organization of its kind reaching out to families who have no other source of assistance. But not only does Livnot restore people's homes, it restores people's dignity.
There's a lot of work to do in Israel.
I had no idea that there was this kind of poverty in Israel.
1 out of 3 children live in poverty in Israel. That's amazing. And this is very, very meaningful to be in Israel doing something that's more meaningful than seeing the sights. As powerful and meaningful as the sights are, this is very special. It's a lasting gift that we're able to give.
It's really a win-win situation. It feels good. It not only feels good for you, but it feels even better for the person that you're giving to. And I do think it's important. I feel it's a real mitzvah.
Thank you for this opportunity.
I'm in Jerusalem right now doing this. It's just amazing.
In the last few years, over 5,000 people of all ages have dedicated a week, a day, or even a few hours to volunteer with Livnot. The waiting list of families needing our help is very long. We also volunteer at soup kitchens, food banks, the military cemetery, Ethiopian Absorption Center, and we make care packages for Israeli combat soldiers. Every volunteer makes a difference.
Livnot's community service program is a natural offshoot of Livnot Ulihibanot Israel programs. Since 1980, Livnot has been providing unique Israel experience for young adults, combining hiking, community service, and Jewish learning. Today, in addition to our educational programs, volunteers of all ages and Jewish backgrounds, individuals as well as community groups, UJC missions, school trips, and bar or bat mitzvah groups join with our professional work crew in assisting the needy every day. Livnot has helped more than 1,300 families in Jerusalem and Tzfat. This work includes repairing hot water boilers, fixing and repairing major household appliances, special home repairs for disabled individuals, and repairing and painting apartments damaged by water or by fire.
The condition of the house was terrible and getting worse. I was under a lot of pressure, not being able to afford to repair it. Livnot painted the entire house, and where I had an electrical shortage, they put in a new electrical system. I will never forget their help in my life.
כל חיים שלי אני לא שכחת את זה באמת, תודה.
My house was destroyed in a fire. It's an unbelievable experience to have a fire destroy your house. It's something that, you know, you're not prepared for. And I definitely felt very, very paralyzed by the destruction of the place. And when I turned to Livnot for help, their immediate reaction was, yes, how can we help? When they came in my house, they came with paint brushes, and cleaning materials, and they got to work within minutes. They really mean it, and they really do it. And anybody who helps them can be confident that they're really helping people.
Livnot's community service program has been praised by a wide variety of Israeli public figures, including President Moshe Katsav, Ehud Olmert, Deputy Prime Minister and former Mayor of Jerusalem, Shlomi Atias, Deputy Mayor of Jerusalem and the Director of the Welfare Department. Without Livnot's help, a lot of people would be suffering greatly. Neither the local municipality, the social services, or the government can provide the services that Livnot does. If not for the work of Livnot Ulehibanot, hundreds of families would never be able to afford to have repairs and renovations completed in their homes. The community service program is filling a great need. We don't just repair and repaint. We make a personal connection with each family.
החיים שלנו, כמו שאתם מבינים, ממש שבורים.
Our life was shattered to pieces. Livnot helped greatly in improving our home and our entire mood.
תודה רבה.
Thank you to all our brothers and sisters from abroad that help such organizations as Livnot. Thank you.
דרך האנשים המלאכים האלה שנקראים לבנות ולהיבנות.
If someone helps Livnot to Libanot, you're definitely helping other people.
Livnot relies on its friends and supporters to provide the funding to help these people who have nowhere else to turn.